There he is. Oh, decent fish too. Holy cow. All right, welcome to day 6 and the final day of my 2026 Smoky Mountain adventure. Starting today on the west prong of Little Pigeon River, parked at the Chimney Tops trailhead. So there are 2 waters I can fish here. Got the west prong of Little Pigeon, and then Road Prong is another tributary that comes right here to the trailhead. So the parking access was already pretty crowded at 8:30 a.m., but I did find a spot, and I should be able to fish this for, hopefully all day. I'm going to start here at the first footbridge you walk across. A couple of good looking pools here. I think I'm going to put in right upstream and then just try to hike it on up. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, looks like I can get down to the water this way. Easy place to cross. Oh yeah, looking good. All right, I like these 2 pools. Let's give it a go. So I'm just going to start right out here. There's potentially something sitting over there. And the water's moving fast enough. The fly is foam wing caddis, little deer hair caddis with the yellow foam under the deer hair. Nothing too fancy, but it's easy to see, and it should float pretty well through some fast water if I need it to. All right, we're on the board with this little guy. All right, there's the one. Don't need the net for this little guy. And we got a brook trout. All right, that's pretty cool. Wasn't expecting these up here, but maybe there are a handful of them up here. All right, get on back in there, little guy. Ooh, that was a decent take. Decent take. Big dark back too. That might have been another brook trout. We'll give him a second and go back out there for him. Fish a little bit to the left of it first. There's another take right there. He looked a little bit smaller. Let's go back out here to the middle. Oh, yes. That was, I think that was the first guy. He was right out there, came up and to the right for it. So we'll rest him just a few seconds. Go out here to the left, don't put my line over him. I don't think either time did he get the hook in his mouth. So I don't think he's felt it yet. There he is. Oh, decent fish too, holy cow. This would be nice if this is a brook trout, because that's a solid fish. It's probably rainbow, but still. So this was the guy who came up for it twice. Yeah, it's rainbow, but he's solid. Definitely not this guy. All right, he is shaking the hook already. And there we go. Maybe an inch longer than the watch band, so we can call him 9, healthy 9. All right, get on back in there, buddy. So it looks like I might be hitting a lot of water like this. Tough fishing. If you can see those trees up there, I got rhododendron all over the place. Now my only hope for this hole is to get up here on my knees with a bow and arrow cast. So let's give it a go. All right, I'm in position. Got my line out. And just sling it out there. Look at that, look at that. Oh, he went down the water. Decent fish too. All right. And my rod is up in the tree. Let me get my net down here real quick. There we go. My rod is still up in that tree. Wet my hand here. see if you can see this guy in the light. Pretty little 8-incher. All right, I'm gonna have to just kind of gently put him back up in there. So this is the kind of water I've been finding a good bit of fish in. Just throw it out there. I'll fish the middle first and then let it drift out there toward the tail of the pool. Even though it's kind of deep, sometimes they're seeing it and coming up for it. There we go, little guy. Came up in deep water too. He's okay. Where can I play him? I don't want to go up there and spoil the whole pool though. All right, maybe just give him some slack and hope he shakes it. So, shake it, buddy. No, didn't shake it. All right, we'll make it quick. Hand is wet. Now he shook it, now the hook's out. All right, another pretty little wild rainbow. Get on back in there, little guy. Went right back to his hole. That's cool to see. So I'm still on the west prong of Little Pigeon, and every time I say I need to turn around and start heading back to the truck, I see a great stretch of beautiful looking pools. Now I do need to turn around here pretty soon because I want to fish road prong after lunch, and well, it's about lunchtime right now and I'm a long way from the truck, so I want to hit these last couple pools and then probably talk myself into turning around. Now I like this water up here, but this fast and this riffly, it's probably better with a big foam wing caddis attractor. Still got the March Brown on, but hopefully I can drift it through there and something can see it, or maybe I can see it. And I don't have to be too stealthy as fast as this water is. Look at that, there we go. It feels all right. Hasn't come up yet. I'm gonna come out here and get him. Oh yeah, decent fish. Get down here and get this guy in the net. Step back in the soft water. Hook is out of him. All right, another pretty little wild rainbow. Gotta love these guys. All right, get on back in there, buddy. All right, want to hear something kind of cool? Well, I just finished fishing the west prong of Little Pigeon. I fished that up until lunchtime or maybe 1 o'clock. Got a handful of fish. But now I'm on road prong, and this is the last river on my to-do list for all week, and it's probably the last one I'm going to hit. But I just got a fish. That footage probably won't make it into a video because he was literally about 4 inches long, if that. I don't know how he thought he could get that big number 12 snowshoe hair caddis in his mouth, but somehow he did, and I caught the little guy. But that makes at least one fish on every water that I've hit this week. And I think I've been on 10, maybe 11. The only one that I planned to get to that I couldn't was Collins Creek. So that's a neat little fact. Now I am pretty tired, day 6, but I've got a couple hours I can fish here on road prong until I just get too worn out. But I'll give it a go, and maybe I'll get something worth putting in this video, so stick around. All right, I like this big pool right here. It's about 60 plus feet or so up there to where the whitewater's emptying into it. Kind of deep between, for the first 40 feet or so. So that's not likely holding water. But I can inch my way up here and make some 40-foot casts and then eventually 50 feet casts up there where the fast water is coming in over here to the side. Looks like there's a nice slot right there. So yeah, I got some back room, just check for trees. And I can make some nice long casts. Not often in this kind of water do you get to make really long casts. So I will take advantage of it while I can. Look at that, there we go. Orange bellies, that's a brook trout. If this is a brook trout, it is, and it is a nice one. Oh goodness, this is a trophy brook trout. I'm calling it a trophy. He's probably 9 inches, but oh, a big buck too. Look at this guy. Oh, bright orange on him too. Look at this beautiful brook trout. Almost 9, big buck right there. He got the under jaw. Beautiful bright orange colors. Look at those fins too. Gotta love this guy. All right, get on back in there, buddy. Oh, we got another one. Is this another brook trout? I bet it is. Nope, we got a rainbow here. And not as big as that last brook trout, but pretty fun, exciting take. All right, there you go. Get on back in there, little guy. You want to see why this kind of fishing can be so fun? There is no trail here. To get to the next spot, up across a couple of ledges, it's straight up and over these big rocks in this fast water. All right, up and over. But you gotta remember, for every little scramble like this you make, you gotta come down it to get back. All right, there's my next pool. And another one up above. All right, let's find out how we can fish this. Oh, there we go. We got one on here. He's a tiny guy. Get on back in there, little guy. Okay, I'm hiking back to the truck now, but I'm just gonna hit the spots. You know, I'm sure I hit this one on the way back up, but I'll hit a few of these spots going down with a different fly. Got a small yellow palmer on now, probably an 18. So just float it through these little runs on the way back down. There he is, look at that. All right, he's okay. Probably don't need the net for him, if I can get him off quick enough. There we go, this little guy wanted the yellow palmer. All right, get on back in there, little guy. So I'm wrapping up on West Prong and Little Pigeon and Road Prong. This was some tough water to fish. I don't know how many I got. The days are all running together, but probably half a dozen or so. I know I got one decent rainbow and then one really nice brook trout this afternoon on Road Prong. And all right, if I end up making a long form video out of today's adventure, let's do a hat giveaway. And I just thought of this a minute ago, non-fishing related. Leave us a comment. If you're in the US and want to win a Savage Flies hat, leave a comment and tell us what is your favorite amusement park ride. Yep, nothing to do with fishing at all. I can tell you I just like roller coasters. The faster and the higher, the better. So if this is my final outro, hey, I appreciate you watching. Y'all take care. See you next time.